Hello, my name is Dark Zell Kings, and today I will be doing what your playstyle says about you in Dead by Daylight. Now, this is the Survivor Edition. I'm doing the Survivor Edition because I noticed that I don't do as many Survivor. I only did straight killer videos, so why not do the Survivors first? Just get them out the way, you get what I'm saying? And this might not only be the only part for the Survivor Edition, but yeah, you know. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you enjoyed this video. Tell me if you want more Dead by Daylight videos, different Dead by Daylight videos. Tell me if you want challenges. Just tell me what you want, honestly. Most likely I'll do it because out of boredom half the time. But yeah, let's just dive right into it. So we all know the Gen Rusher this is a play style though. But everybody's like, okay, the purpose of getting out the game, though, is doing gens. And you know what? You are absolutely right. But you know what isn't part of the game, though? Shit, you are not meant to bust out 3 gens in 1 minute. Like, come on, guys. Hear me out. The gen rushers, these are hardcore gen rushers, in my opinion. So, gen rushers are gen rushers, but you got the hardcore gen rushers. The hardcore gen rushers will do everything in their power to make sure that 1 gen is done. What do I mean? So let's say if your buddy got hooked and he's getting his ass beat, like he's getting fucked, he's getting fried. Like you're cooked. He's cooked. Guess what? Nobody hasn't got off a gen just to go help your boy. That is a playstyle and a state of mind, bro. Forget about your friend, man. He needs your help and you're still on a damn gen. And you never been hooked. The killer never even seen you because you are the only person who has not shown face towards the killer. Which I can envy to a point, but then it's like, I can't fully play like that. I don't know how gen rushers do it, but let's get real here, guys. That is ridiculous on the way how gen rushers actually play the game. Like, come on, man. Yes, this is a true playstyle. Gen rushing, and usually, sometimes it's in Swifts. Well, with the next categories, but still. Loopers is a crazy playstyle. Now, looping is a strategy in the game, more like a requirement to learn. But there is somebody learning to loop, and somebody who knows how to loop, to somebody who only just loops. What do I mean by this? Okay, so the worst thing you could really have on your team is a wannabe looper. Yeah, I should have called this more the wannabe looper. What these guys do, they will waste time for you. Sure, they're doing basically everything they can just to like stall the killer. But what if they're not being chased? What the fuck are they doing? Well, let me tell you. They are trying to get the killer's attention still. Go on a gen. Go, I don't know, go heal a teammate or something. Nah. Wannabe loopers are the worst in my opinion because they always want to get the killer's attention and just... I honestly don't like it because the only purpose... Like shit, I don't even know if loopers really touch the gen, bro. They never seen a gen perk for you to do gens better. They never seen any of that shit. They don't even heal teammates, bro. They're just, you know what? Some of them will have flashlights. Some are flashlighters, and that is a category in this video. Spoiler. But no. There are some loopers. Me, I can loop for a good bit. I'm pretty skilled at the game. But I'm not, like, skilled. But to a looper... Okay, so I'm going to put this in more categories. Let's, how do I put this? Categories as in like flashlighters. There are good flashlighters and there are bad flashlighters. The good flashlighters are actually the ones who help their teammates and know exactly when to blind the, killer at the right times. There are bad flashlighters though. The bad flashlighters are the ones who find out that the killer has Lightborn or one of Kaneki's perks or fire up and they can't get a flashlight save. So they quit the game. Yeah. So those bastards right there can't understand they can be countered. In the moment they're countered, it's just over. They quit the game. I don't like those flashlighters. There's some flashlighters that click on the ground, taunt the killer, make them feel like, oh, you're not even doing anything like that, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, that's true. Don't get me wrong. You be really messing with these killer mains, which sucks, but it's the truth at the end of the day. But besides from that, though, I don't really got that much on this category. I mean, they're flashlighters. I mean, they use a flashlight anywhere they go. They don't go into a game without flashlights. I mean, shoot. You can really write these guys off of bastards, in my opinion, half the time. Especially the ones that just keep taunting the killers, bro. Like, and I'm a killer main, so I should know. Yeah. Okay, these guys are actually very good on a team. The Ninja. So, what do I mean? These are the sneakiest survivors in all of Dead by Daylight. And that's a playstyle. These guys are never caught. But the thing is, they are fine with sacrificing themselves if they have to. But these are like the escape artists, man. The ninjas are like the escape artists in the disappearing acts of all Dead by Daylight. One moment they're there and they're gone. Now, you would think these guys are cheating, but they're not. They're just very high IQ'd and they just know what they're doing. They do gens, they save people, and they just can't be caught by the killer by normal circumstances. They have to be caught by the killer like with perks or something. It can't just be like, oh, the killer just finds them. Nah, hell nah. It never works like that with the ninjas. And if you never really win against a ninja, you have not played Dead by Daylight, in my opinion. You have not truly played Dead by Daylight to the extent. Playing with one is a life-changing experience. Playing against one will make you want to rage quit and never play Dead by Daylight again. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Out of all of these guys in this video, I respect the ninja the most because they are awesome. They're just cool too. And they're actually very nice towards the killers because they're not assholes too. Okay, the cheater. This is less of a playstyle than just being an asshole, in my opinion. So, I guess it is a playstyle, I don't know. But let's just call it as it is. Cheaters in Dead by Daylight Survivor Edition is just stupid, bro. I don't even know why you have to cheat in the game when you have legit 3 other survivors that can help you survive the whole game. Like, why the hell? There are subtle cheaters and there are cheaters that legit, keyword, legit, make it so obvious that they are cheating. Subtle cheaters are like a little bit of like speed boosting. They can see you through walls, but you can't really tell. You would just think they're the best survivor ever until, they slip up. I don't know, or like near the end of the game. Like, let's say you catch them. They'll probably start like teleporting when they're down or some shit. Like, honestly, what the hell, man? You're better than this. Just don't cheat, guys. Don't cheat, guys. Be better. Think about the other people who get on the game and you're just out of nowhere cheating, bro. Unless it's like a custom game. The Savior. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Savior is beyond one of the best people you can play with of all Dead by Daylight. But there's one problem with the Savior. They're not really good at anything else except for saving your ass, bro. Now, hear me out. Saviors can wield flashlights, Sabo, like, 2 boxes for a Sabo at the right moments. They don't do it overly, but they do it just enough just to keep the game afloat for the survivors. And honestly, we should pay our respects to more of these Savior, people, survivors. They're kind of hard to come by. And you know what? You'll be surprised, but they're not actually in Swifts. They are in solo queue, more or less. I've seen solo queue people be saviors. Like, they will make sure you get out while they get out, too. They're not in it for themselves. They're in it for everybody. Make sure everybody gets out. You'll be like, you know what? We can get this person out. Like, what? Are you sure we're all on our last hook? Yeah, we got it. If y'all don't want to do it, I'm damn sure going to do it. And they do it. They find a way. They're just that unstoppable. Saviors are they're probably just the one thing in the game I can't put down, right besides the ninjas. They're actually entertaining to watch because when I am a killer main and see a Savior, I'd be like, oh, this is going to be a game. I know it is. And you know what? Thank you for making the game fun. Okay, so the Cleanser. Now, what do I mean by the cleanser? Y'all might not even understand this, but this is the person who rather do cleansing totems and doing boons and stuff like that, and making sure the killers don't have their hexes up, than generators or surviving your teammates. So, saving your teammates. Yeah, that's basically it. These guys are kind of assholes, but they benefit the team in a way which makes it seem selfish. Like, you'll think they put up the boon for the whole team, but nah, they did it for themselves. They only go down in the areas they know they put the boon at. So it's kind of like what the hell? And then when they do go down there, it's not a boon there, they quit. I see this so many times, bro. They just get so mad that they can't pick themselves up or hear themselves, you know? So let's keep it real, guys. Let's just keep it real. When you go against a cleanser or you play with a cleanser, it's like good and bad. Cleansers really don't save people. And usually they will drop every pallet in the game out of nowhere. I don't know why. I've seen this trend with all cleansers. Especially when I'm playing Survivor, I'd be like, yo, you rather cleanse a totem than get this last generator done with me. Like, bro, come on, man. Now hear me out. This is kind of a playstyle, but this is more for solo queue players that really don't give a shit about the other survivors, okay? The sellouts. What they do, when it really comes down to them or the team, they're always going to pick themselves. So what they will do is sandbag a survivor, right? So let's say if the killer's chasing both of y'all through a narrow hallway, right? And there's only one, there's a god pallet up ahead. If that sellout is already ahead of the survivor, he will drop the pallet on the survivor, the guy behind him, for the killer to get him. And guess what? He meant to do this. Okay, you think I'm over exaggerating or overreacting? Okay. I have seen games, right, where there is 2 survivors left, right? And then guess what? The game just kind of like got to this point. And then you already find one of them. You find the sellout first. So that's worse for the other survivor. He's like, wait. I know where the other survivor is. Just follow me. That's what, take him right to his ass. You kill him, then you kill the, like, honestly. Because they want hatch and they want to get away. Now me, I don't spare those people unless one of them has taken the game hostage. If I notice that you are the only one playing, technically, I will let you go. I feel like that's fair. But if you just ratting out on your teammates, then you definitely deserve to be tunneled, taken out the game, hate message, you know, all that stuff. I'm not going to say nothing crazy, but come on, bro. Be better. Everybody, raise your hand if you ever went against a bully squad. Okay? Raise your hand if you ever been a part of a bully squad. Now, you'll be surprised, but so many people haven't really been a part of a true bully squad. So let me give you the real definition of a bully squad. They don't do no generators. They don't cleanse no totems. Well, they will, but yeah, I think you get what I'm saying. They don't do nothing except for make the killer wish that he never got on the goddamn game in the first place. You know, a killer mains, most killer mains really just go to work, do their thing, hang out with their family. They be like, oh man, let me play a game of Dead by Daylight, you know, get the old game back on. Then the first game is a bully squad. They'd be like, why the fuck did I even get on? That's bully squads. Bully squads make sure that the killer just can't do anything, bro. Shit. They walk around a corner, head on. They pick a survivor up, flashlight saved, shoot. It could be anything. They make sure, if it's like a Wesker, they make sure they vote the window. And it pisses Wesker mains off when you vote a window. Because when you vote a window, it pisses you off. Trust me, it does for me. Bully squads make sure you just can't do anything. And you're just assholes for that, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, there's some bully squads that do it in a kind of light way, but then there's the heavy bully squads, and those are the assholes. They're not even trying to win the game. They're just trying to make you feel some type of way, bro. And let's get real here. Just because your boss got on you today, or your school, or whatever you got suspended, or whatever happened, doesn't mean take it out on the killers, bro. Stop being assholes, man. This is the one thing that really pisses me off the most. Flashlighters don't even piss me off this much. It's really just bully squad. Fuck y'all. Yo. Okay. Crouchers. Now what do I mean by the croucher? I don't mean like a baby. You know how babies crouch a lot. Sometimes I still do it here and there. I'm not a baby. I just crouch a lot because I really don't want to be seen half the time. but they do it obnoxiously. A real croucher will crouch the whole game, and it's just terrible. Y'all don't want to be seen, but y'all know y'all like basically wasting time most like the whole game, right? I mean, I can't. How do I explain this? If you're going to be sneaky, you know you don't have to crouch. You just have to hide behind corners. That's it. Standing up. And you know if the killer catches you while your pants is down, while you're crouching, you're slower. So that doesn't even help. You could use urban evasion, all those perks, but it's not even good, bro. Like, why crouch in the first place? You're fine. Crouching's more or less like if you're already really behind something. If you're not behind something, you're just crouching. Come on, bro. You might as well just loop the killer, bro. Dead ass. It depends. Don't be scared of the killer, bro. Come on. Okay. Do you know what I'm about to tell you about this playstyle? That Gatekeeper playstyle. Now, what does that even mean? Yes, it has something to do with the exit gates, but it's not what you think. These guys won't 99 the door. They will fucking guard the door like they're the goddamn killer. Why? Well, I actually don't know. I've seen survivors legit just hang out right in front of the door and not even touch the damn door. Even when it's 99. Even though when people are legit trying to... They're kind of mixed in with the sellouts. It really depends on what gatekeeper you get. Like, there's the gatekeepers who only just do the gate. I seen a whole team and the gatekeeper never been looped, nor he never touched the generator, never hooked anybody or anything. And the moment the exit gates are finally finished, guess what? He's the first one at the gate. He's been at the gate the beginning of the game, dude. And guess what? These are usually the guys who always get hatched. Shit, I should have made a category for hatch players too. Because let's get real here. Playing for hatch is a playstyle, in my opinion, and a strategy. But gatekeepers? No, that's a playstyle too, bro. Don't help nobody, don't do anything, let them do all the work, and then guess what? Boom, exit gate. You're through, you're done. And if somebody gets hooked, or somebody's about to get hooked, you're already through because you're scared that they have blood warden, or some bullshit. Which I don't blame you, but you're still an asshole. We all had one on our team. This is the Pallet Dropper. The person who drops a pallet for absolutely no reason. The killer's close to them, drop a pallet. Your teammate is running away from something, but you can't see it, drop a pallet. You can't see where the killer is, but you know he's right next to you somewhere, drop a pallet. Look, guys, it's fine to drop a pallet, but if you're in the middle of a loop, bro, like if you're running away from the killer, you know what I don't really believe in? I don't believe in dropping more than two pallets, bro. Deadass, between 3 in chase. Because if I drop the first one by accident, I am not dropping the next 2 most likely. Because I'm like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Now you gotta be unselfish. Nah, pallet droppers are selfish. They don't even understand how bad they mess up the game. I was watching okay, if anybody here knows who King Wolf is, I was watching one of his videos. He was doing a Scratch Mirror Meyer gameplay. And guess what? They had 4 people. There was this Meg. All he just did was just pre-drop pallets, right? And his teammates kept yelling, why would you drop that? Like, dead ass. Remember, he scratched Mirror Myers, so he's already on T1. Sure, he might have played with your food, but let's get real here. He's already base slow. There was legit no reason to drop any pallet in some sort of way unless you're already about to be dead or you're on deathmatch. Like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's a waste. Okay, we all seen him, we all know him, we all hate him and love him. If you're on a team with a teabagger, you might hate him actually, because let's get real here. Usually all they do is just teabag the killer. Now, you'll think, how is this a playstyle? Making the killer mad is a strategy, as I heard, bro. Yeah, so I've been to one of those little Discords and Xbox community groups, right? And they said, is teabagging a playstyle or is it just taunting? And somebody said it's actually both. The point is for them to make the killer get angry and start doing stupid shit. And you know what? It works. If you really know what you're doing and you're nice at the game, bro, it works. It absolutely works. And you know, you just can't. Teabaggers are just a bunch of assholes, really. but they know what they're doing. They're playing shit. Killers usually are just playing chess. I mean, shit. Killers are usually playing checkers. Survivors are playing chess most of the time. When you finally meet a killer who's playing chess, though, Survivor doesn't want to fuck with that because you're actually going against somebody who's very capable. And most of the time, let's just say they don't want that work. Okay, I think we all can take a major guess on the Tunnel Me Please. These are the players that legit, they're basically the loopers, the flashlighters, and the saviors. Yes, the saviors. All in one. These are basically one of the most dangerous playstyles in Dead by Daylight as a survivor. Because these guys do not give a fuck if they get tunneled. They want to be tunneled. They want to be the target. They want to be the star of the game. See, the difference is between the loopers and the tunnelers, in my opinion. The tunnel me pleases, in my opinion. The loopers will probably get like, alright, you already hooked me 2 times. Now I'm gonna hide like a bitch. I don't want to die. Tunnel me pleases? They don't give a shit about that. See, these guys are packing. They got deliverance, off the record, decisive strike, power struggle, conviction. They got it all. Unbreakable, booms that pick them up and shit. These guys are basically unstoppable. They are basically the never give up guys in Dead by Daylight. And it's a playstyle because it pisses the killer off. Because they make themselves look weak too. That's another thing. These guys make themselves look weak. So when it's actually about time, when they're about to die, they become the best survivor on the earth. And they're not even cheating. They're just that good. And I can't even sit here and get mad at them because it's like, oh man, oh no, the killer's about to tunnel him out. That sucks. But then they'd be like, damn, he just looped him for like 5 generators. Like legit. And he got out. Killers, word of advice. If you see somebody acting weak, throwing down pallets down on purpose before anything, they are tunnel me pleases. These guys will underestimate you, and a lot of content creators are actually tunnel me pleases too, because they make videos like this all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you like this video. The killer version will be out sometime this week, but yeah, I'll see you. Bye.